index.html file was the main file. Open with live server again. Form is not loading away. Okay. Get home, get about, get contact. This files was written in ajax.js file. We can open ajax.js file, get home, get about. In get home, we were calling the home.html. In get about, we have called the about.html. Two function was working. Now under the index.html file, under the index.html file, we want on load home should come here. When the page will reload, every time it should say welcome home. By default, what is happening here? If you reload your page, you will find as a blank. You will not find anything here. Nothing come here by default. We want when the page will load, that by default home data should appear. So in that case, you have to see in your jQuery, in your Ajax file, which is the function you have written. You have written a function called get home. Now get home function you can call here under the index file on load. On load, on load equal to, you can call the function that is called get home. Get home function I have written into the about us under the ajax.js file. Get home function you call here. Then get home function will come and it will get the data of home file. On load it will come simple. On load it will load something. Your page will not look blank directly. Happening same way. On load, which page is calling? Home. The on load, this is called. When we click on about is calling. About will come here. We want to apply a functionality because it is the concept of client and server. So on click of home and about, it will take some time. After that, content will come. Okay. So what we will do, come to ajax.js file. In ajax.js file, write one function in the beginning. In ajax.js file, write one function in the beginning. Call a variable waiting. Waiting. Okay. Waiting equal to function we can write here, and inside we can write please wait loading. Please wait loading. Inner text we can use here. Inner text equal to please wait loading. Please wait. Please wait loading. Ready? Waiting function is written. Now this waiting function you can call under the home in beginning. In beginning you will call the waiting function, and again in about also you can call the waiting function. So as soon as you click on link, you will get a message called please wait loading. Please wait loading message will come. This waiting message you call here waiting function, and waiting function also you call here. Okay, here come to the browser and check once. Once you click on, once you maybe reload the page or anything, for some time it should say please wait loading. Please wait loading. Please wait loading. It's taking some time. It's displaying for certain time. Automatically after that the message comes. So, please wait processing is coming in the beginning. Hmm? To speed, yeah, speed because your system is fast. Same file if you upload in server, server and client will be having some distance. Server will be slow. So at that time, this will be meaningful. You remember Gmail, if you go to the Gmail, if your internet is slow, click on compose, right? It will display on the top. Still waiting, still loading. Correct? So that's called what? User experience. When the user come to your page, user should not feel something urgent. They should wait for some time if something is going on. Okay. Okay, madam. paid service, right? Recently, I've done service to my home, near to my home. Here on in Maharashtra. No, no, Marathli, Marathli. Okay, ready? After that, come now. How many more functions we need to write? Contact. Okay. See, for contact and service, we will write again two files first, and then we will load the file and we'll see that. So write a function called get contact. Get contact.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
sir, please wait. Message was not showing.
Your computer is fast because of that.
Okay.
System will be slow, then it will display please wait processing. Write here one call contact.html and everything remains same. We can write here get contact. Because in client and server is both in your computer only, and your system is fast. You don't have much thing, so you can't see please wait processing. In my system, what is happening is it's a little slow because there is a lot of files and lot of videos and all. So in that case, it shows please wait processing for few seconds. Okay, next after that, create this file contact.html, or we have this file. Contact file is not there. We have a service file. So after modifying this, after doing the modification on get contact function, you have to write a file called contact.html. Create a file contact.html. Contact.html. Come inside. You can start from H1 directly. Contact us. Create a table. Self adding 10, 15, or maybe cell spacing we can write here. We can write here call tr th, one more th, table width 500, height also 500. Okay. Okay, cell padding 15, width 500, height 500. In the first year, TD, TH you can write here, BG color, pink color, BG color equal to orange color. Let's check now how contact page is loading. Please wait. Oh, it's coming. Height is very high. 500 is very long. We can reduce to height somewhere 400 or maybe 300. Okay, and for this H1 also you can give align edges center, so it will appear in the middle. Under the first P head, write H3. Of this address and second TH, right? Okay, ready? So it look like this. B align top we can add, vertical align top. In the TR level, VLLIGN equal to top. Vertical align top. So content will appear from the beginning. Paragraph you can add. T is also you can use. Okay, hope ready. Check now how it is happening. Contact us appear. Customer support. We can add something in that. Cell padding also we can add here. CELLEADDING. Cell padding equal to not 30. So it will be huge spacious and it will look better. Okay, so something like this. Let's come to the next file. That is called service file. Similar way, we can create one more static file, service file. Same way, we can follow one more. Hope your contact page is loading. Now, what is the next file? Next function. Next function is called get service. Create a more function called get service. Get service. Fat arrow. Now you will add this all. We'll write here file called service.html. Check now, service file is loading. Service list. So this Ajax code always remains same. Certain will get changed. Now in service file, whatever we want to display, we can add there. In the service file, whichever the content we want to display, we can add that and display inside the page. Okay, so hope your service page is loading. Come to the service page. And the service.html file. Add a line here. A line as center. Division. Write class equal to service. Software add something. Marketing. Employment. Writing. Digital marketing. Okay, ready? How many services? Many services. Text is different, but class is same. At last, you have to write one division. ID equal to clear book, clear block, clear block. CSS we can write. Page will look more better. ID add in the last. ID equal to clear block. Service file. All are coming into which line? New line. CSS we can add so that all will come in one line. 3 in one line, 3 in the next line. So hope HTML is ready. Come to the CSS file, ajax.css. Please wait loading. Always please wait loading only. for service. File is not there. See here. You have problem in the service file. Check now. This code you have written. We need to change here only file name only, no? Service.html. Check you have service.html in your folder. Service.html is available in folder or not. That you have to check. In folder. Now come to the CSS file. The style.css file. The CSS for container. What CSS you will write for clear block? Clear block. Clear colon both. It's ID. Then we can add hash here. Okay. Next, after this, your class name is called service. CRVIC service. Write some CSS padding 1%, margin 2%. So become total 3% from one side and 3% from one side. Total becomes a 6%. Total becomes a 6%. In that 6%, now you are going to fit 3 division in one line. So what will happen? It will come width 33.33% will come. 33.33% width will come for each block. 33.33% will come the width for each block. In that you have to minus 6% padding and margin. So that will be how much? 27.33%. After that, float will be left and text align center. Text hyphen align colon center. After that, font size 30 pixel, color orange, and box shadow. Zero px. Zero px 0px, 10px, gray color. Border radius, border radius, 10 pixel. This will create a very good box. It look like this. Padding is required. Padding top, padding bottom. You have to give more padding. The padding line we have written, we need to modify. Padding top, the first option will come padding top, maybe 50 pixel you can give. Left, right 1%, and bottom also give as a 50 px. Okay. Padding 50 pixel. Padding 50 pixel from top, padding 50 pixel from bottom, and left 1%, right 1%. Middle number is for the left, right. The middle number, what is written? It is for the left and right. Okay, now see, when we come here, just like this. Similar. When you move the mouse on that dot service, service colon hover box shadow and color. These two things can change. When mouse will go there, box shadow change into blue color, color change into this one, change into orange color. After that, cursor, cursor colon pointer. Yeah, this will happen on hover when you move the mouse. Okay, click here. Increase brightness. Make full bright. Where is your Ajax file? Get service you have got. There is a get service. Get service. Next, inside that service. Go inside. Right click. No, not here. In the browser. Maximize it. Get home is not defined. Get home is not defined. Go to your HTML code. Get home. H is capital, right? Here you are calling get from HJ small. So check now. Already running, no? Why to run every time? Right click, inspect element. Console. It says like server responded service.html is it 404. Okay. Close your browser. Wait, close the browser. Close tab completely. Come to your folder service service.html. Is there only? There, what is that file name? Click on that service. Service. It's a dot or comma, what is written? Dot service. Okay, go to the HTML, that Ajax file. Ajax file, what you call there? Service service.html. Then response text will go to the container. Please wait processing written. Okay, come to browser again. Index file. Wait, hold on. Press Control and F5. Control and F5. Inspect element window. Then we'll come to the console. Here it says, okay, favicon on the favicon is on the top. Wait, no, it is in here. Show me a folder. This is the folder. Inside the folder, where is the service file? Delete this file. After that, create another file. Write my service. So no, yeah, show me. So I will fix the error. Create a file my service.html. Write inside h1. Anything you write anything. Our services. From there in the Ajax function, that is not one. Here is the file name. What you create file name? My service. Okay. XML HTTP dot open dot L. It's L or one something else. Delete and type again. HTML. Type remove completely. Type again. HTML. Check now. Okay, so somewhere you got something like this. Your pages are coming properly. Your service page is also loaded. Also loaded. Wherever the service will go, some changes will happen. Next, after this, we need to come to the next file that is called JSON one. How to read the JSON. So already we have written the function here. Already I have written the function here in index.html file. I have written the function called getJSON. GetJSON. You can see here getJSON one. Check is it capital you have written or a small? How is that? GetJSON. A small. Okay. Now from there, write a function called getJSON. In ajax.js file, write a function called getJSON1. GetJSON1. Ready? Now inside this function, again you need to keep this Ajax JSON code only, but you are going to call inside, you are going to call a file call, another type of file that is called JSON file. Okay. So you will call a file here called user.json. JSON is called JavaScript object notation. JSON is called JavaScript object notation. It holds the data like the array. It holds the data like an array. Data same like array. Now you have to create a file user.json in your folder. User.json file is ready. User.json file. User.json file look like this. How we have created the array. Single dimensional array, same, exactly same, is an array only, but it is stored in a JSON format. Okay, it's called JavaScript object notation, where we have option to store the data in the form of array. But once you read this file, you will not get an array directly, you will get a JSON. From JSON you have to convert into array, then only you can use it. Okay, so now you will go here and you will write here some name, Ramesh, Ganesh, Raghu, Mati, Alex, Kumar. Some names we have stored inside the array. You can add some more data. It is not necessary only 6 will be there. We can add more also. Let me add some more users. Right, hope ready. Now come to the browser. Click on your JSON parsing one. It is showing complete data. Complete like same array. What we have stored, same array will display here. Which array we have stored, same array display in the browser. Okay, so hope you are getting the data like this in the form of array directly. Service is just a service and the user is in the form of JSON as a text content. We have to convert this one into array and we need to print here the for loop. So come now inside your ajax.js file. Under the ajax.js file, under the ajax.js file, you have a file here. You have here call this JSON data is coming here. We are sending the request to JSON file. From there, data will come, and whichever the data will come, it will capture under this variable, response text variable. Okay, from response text, you are sending to inner HTML. So let's cut this. Cut this. Write here a variable called user list. User list. And at this place, you will write JSON capital dot parse. Parse. This is for what purpose? to convert from JSON to array. To convert from JSON to array. JSON.parse purpose JSON to array. Okay, clear. Now, hope you have written this. Response text is nothing but you are getting the text in the form of text format as a JSON format. From JSON, we are converting into array using the function called JSON.parse. JSON.parse function will help you to convert the data from array to okay. Next, after that, come down below, right here, a alert user list dot length user list dot length and let me know how many people are getting the length. If you get the length, then well, you are on the track. If length is coming, then you are on track. Other people, please let me know how many length is coming for you. Some people replied, waiting for everyone answer. Everyone got some length, right? Let me go here. JSON parse one is saying for 9 for me. Okay, come now. 9 is what? That is the length of the array. What you have stored the array here under the user.json file. Now this content is coming at JavaScript and JavaScript is able to convert into where to where. JavaScript is able to convert from JSON to array. And after that, we are able to see the length of array. Okay. Next, what we need to do is we have to run a map here. We have to run a for loop here. So we can go at this place and create a variable data equal to empty, and you can write user list dot map. Now we can write here name of the user, comma index of the user. Name of the user and index of user. Name of the user and index of user. Ready? Now right there. Data equal to data plus, open a division. For the division, write class equal to service. We have created a class today, same class we can use here also. class equal to service. Ready? Next after that, we can go here and write the, here only you can plus you can do, plus we can do, and you can close the division. Okay, and here you can print as a name. So it is generating the division, and inside the division class is called service, and inside the name you are writing. So the service class CSS will get applied for this. At last, when the loop get over, at end of the loop, we have to use one more class. We have to use one ID that is called clear both, clear block. Division ID equal to, division ID equal to, division ID equal to single quote clear block. ID equal to clear block. And once that all is finished, then you have to write a line, document dot get element by ID dot inner HTML equal to data variable. Inner HTML equal to data variable. Okay, hope ready. Save the file, come to the browser again. See how it is going to happen. Then we click on, there should not be any error. Response check, JSON is okay. Then user is dot map, name is coming. So this is your contact, this is your service, and this should be your JSON file. See, list of users appear here. All the names that is coming from the JSON file directly. Data was in JSON. It was read by the Ajax file and then converted into array. Finally displayed the HTML. Getting the list or error? Getting. Same way we can try one more multi-dimensional array. There also we can get some data and display inside the page. So your data is available in the JSON file. Data is available in the JSON file. From there we read it, and after reading that, we display inside the page. Create the next file. Called as for index file, we should have a function called get JSON2. So come to the Ajax file. JSON function we have created now. We can copy the same JSON function one, and we can paste again. And we can write inside get JSON2, and call inside product.json. Call inside a file called product.json. Call inside a file called product.json. Okay, hope ready. Come create a file called product.json. Product.json will be multi-dimensional array. Product.json. Under the product.json, we can use the square bracket and then curly bracket. There we can write name of the product, Apple, and the price of the product should be in double quote everything, 100. Please, not 100. It's now 250 or 300. Keep your comma. No. We can copy this, paste down 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Apple 1, apple mango. Next is banana. Next is orange. Next is grapes. $300. Something can change randomly. whichever we want to add. Okay, ready? Hope done. Come down, click on second button. It will show you the complete content as a object. See, object is coming. Just write this array, come to the page. If you click on that, it will show everywhere as a object. Everywhere it will show as a object. Now, what to do in that? Name price we have printed. Let me share this JSON content in your chat. Now, under the Ajax file, here, see we have read the item from the product.json. It came here and we store under the user list. We should store under the item list. Store under item list, and here also give item list dot map. Item list dot map. Any variable name, yeah, give any variable name. Where we define product. Variable is not required in that file. In that file, you don't need to create any variable. After reading the data from there, it is coming under the response text. Now from response text, we convert it into where? Array. Written here, no, JSON to array. After that, you are storing in a variable called item list. So item list can be your name also. It can be any variable. It is not very defined. It's only item list. It can be anything. Now after that, you can see here item list dot map we have written. Right here item list dot something else, some other variable, maybe temp, temp. Then here you will print temp dot name. You will print here. Will modify little this line. This line will modify little. Will modify little. Call temp dot name and temp dot price. Both you have to print. Temp dot name and temp dot price. TEMP, it's a multi-dimensional array. Dot name, and again comma, maybe plus anything, right? And again you write here call colon, right here again, plus plus temp dot price, temp dot price, temp dot name and temp dot price. Ready? Temp dot name, temp dot price. Now come to the browser, and JSON parsing one will give the name of the users. JSON parsing two will give the name and price of the item. Everything, name and price, both will come. Ready? Coming. Next, after that, which page you want to be default page? Home page is the default page. When the page is loading, your data is coming by default from home page. Any function you can make as a default function. This data is coming from the JSON file, and after that, after coming from the JSON, at this place it's converting into paragraph. Right here it's converting into division, and then for that CSS class is applied, and then from the CSS it's getting arranged. Here data is coming from the JSON file, loop is running, and on that CSS is getting applied, and finally it's generating the dynamic HTML, and that dynamic HTML is going to a container. Okay. Anyone error or working for all? Working. Okay. Next, after that, so Ajax we made. Next, we have called oops class object is pending, that we will spend time tomorrow. We will understand how to create a class and how to create object, how to inherit the class, and then from either Monday or Tuesday we can enter under the React. Mostly from Monday. Tomorrow we will see the class concept, how to create a class and how to inherit the class and how to use the feature of the class. Okay. Let me share the file. In case not working, then use this file. Main file is okay. Let me share the Ajax folder directly. Ajax folder will come. Okay, so your Ajax folder is uploading. Let's check once if it got downloaded.